Hey everybody, this is Ahdoom. Welcome back to part 4 of Darkest Dungeons, where I'll both battle the eldritch horrors of the Abyss, as well as this cold that I'm rocking. So, let's jump straight in. Not much of a change since the last video. By the way, if you're tuning in for the 4th time, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll be trying to put together the entirety of a playthrough of this. Even if I do get squad wiped multiple times, this game is somewhat cruel. Dismas, I appreciate you being prepared for what lies below. I don't think anyone is really prepared for what lies below. We've taken everyone that we can. Party mix really isn't particularly changed yet because we're still really on our 3rd, 4th dungeon crawl through. What we're going to have to do though is focus on getting the right things that we need to get the stuff that we have to have. So right now I've got a couple of guys level 2, but we only have the ability to get weapons and armor up to level 1. Again, in the guild side of things, we can only upgrade to level 2 at this stage. Expecting people to pop into level 3 very, very shortly, so we're going to make sure we need to focus on getting that upgraded, not taking the cost reduction upgrades yet for obvious reasons. Need to actually be able to afford to actually get them skilled up. And so what we need is deeds and portraits. Busts we're fine for, and money we're kind of okay for, but as soon as we start to get some major upgrades, it's going to start making us hemorrhage cash. Let's have a quick look through what our options are. We can get a Highwayman-based bonus, which is going to do a huge amount of amazement for me, just a bit of a dodge improve there. Again, we can kill the boss. It is a medium. And we will get crests and busts, of which we need neither at this stage. And again, I don't love this particular trinket for the Highwayman. I normally just sell it off because if I've got anything better, anything at all, I'd rather take that. This is a veteran, so it is not appropriate, age appropriate for me. Again, busts and a pretty shit trinket. Pretty shit trinket. Back to the beginning, here's a short. It's got deeds, which I need, and the slaying for the witch doctor, which I think I'll be able to use as well. So let's do a quick run through and make sure that we're equipping trinkets on everyone that we can. Okay, more HP, less damage. I'll take that. Some dodge. That's fantastic. Moving on. Plague doctor again. Less stress, more dodge. That's superb. And then carrying through. Dodge is okay for both of these guys, but we have speed to spend, sort of, for our Highwayman, and that's us done. This is a short, and it is in the warrants? Yeah, the warrants. So we're going to need to probably, hopefully, use some holy water. We're not going to spend any more money on it, because I've been burned many times. I will bring along 2 keys, 2 shovels, I'll bring along a stack of torches, and a sack of food for heals, because we cannot camp for the night, and I'm going to call this good to go. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I've been enjoying making it. Unfortunately, I've had to down-res the quality of most of these videos so that YouTube will upload them in less than an aeon. Unfortunately, I have Australian internet, and Australian internet is
down there in the
made
dark.
of tin cans and string.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
I'm sure we can slay them relatively quickly. Now, we have changed some of the skills slightly here. I do have Holy Lance on Reynol because I've been knocked back or surprised too many times recently. Still haven't had a chance to get rid of this Kleptomania, but I'm hoping to do that as soon as I need to start leveling up level 1s that aren't him when he hits level 3. We do have to complete 100% of the room battles in this one, so
a blazing star is born.
It's going to have to be a thorough explore. No scouts yet, which is a little bit disappointing, but, you know, game's game. Let's go on this way and then do the loop-the-loop. First battle of the round. Got a surprise, so I'm very grateful for that. What we will do, though, is make sure that we're looking at how we can minimize damage. Again, Blight is something these guys all have a relatively strong native resistance for. Bleed, less so. So I could drop a bleed here and have a chance of wiping this guy out in the first round. And that actually might be a fairly prudent call to make because I haven't changed my Plague Doctor to have the D-Bleed ability yet. The alternative is I could stun, but since I already have the jump on them, I don't mind. Alright, well that didn't work out as well as I would have hoped, but this should wipe him. Yep, jolly good.
A faint hope blossoms.
Just drop the most damage you possibly can. I could try and stun him, but to be honest, hitting damage earlier on is kind of important, and I have a second chance to stun. If I can stun, I'll stun the back row because I'd like to avoid stress, because I don't have a Jester or any de-stress abilities. Stress works. Very grateful. And with all things in this game, you have to be very grateful, because this is a game in which you are punished for folly. It's 5 damage, which is acceptable. Again, that vomit does drop, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Gonna bleed down because it's our best chance to do damage at this stage. See if he takes. It does not, which is unfortunate. We will drop a heal in because we're in early game. We want to make sure that we're staying as full as we possibly can. That worked out pretty well. Boom shakalaka, he's gone.
Give them no quarter.
And now it's time to start dealing with these corpses and making the wretch accessible to our punishment. Now it's unlikely we'll get a kill on this one, but we'll... Oh, dodge, even worse. But at least we have riposte in place. Vomit goes down, we want damage, 10 stress, 12, okay, fine. No diseases though, and for that I'm grateful. Get this down, hopefully catch a bleed. We do, but it's only 1 damage, so nothing too remarkable. Get the stun in just to boost that torch. Yep, 100, and no risk to us, no damage really floating anyway that we need to deal with, so we can now clean up. What do we get? Movestone? Okay, that's not useful, but there we go. We did get a portrait there on the list of things that we must acquire. Here's Kleptomania kicks in again, but didn't steal anything of worth. Drop it through and see what we get. So, the key thing with these guys is to try and wipe them up as early as you possibly can. We'll try and focus on the middle row, which, you know, got us what we needed to get, but in hindsight I could have taken a different approach. Again, these guys are pretty blight resistant, so all of my Plague Doctor's blight abilities are kind of useless. I knew that, or at least I should have known that. Bad party makeup, but I don't really have any better options. And again, Darkest Dungeon is the game of making the best of all available choices. So let's see if we can avoid some munches and some plagues. Alright, no blight and no disease, for which I am grateful. Torch could use some help, and stuns are always very handy, so we'll stun row 3. Good damage on it as well, though. And let's one hit him. Some debilitation, but no debuff. No chance to actually do any meaningful damage, so we'll just clear up the rows. Probably see if we can try and drop another stun. Again, it's a good chance for us to fight off any actual stress damage. Get a smite down. That's cleaned up. And we're handling this, you know, quite professionally, to be honest. What I might want to do, though, even though there's like no chance in hell of it actually working, is just to drop a blight there, because there's not much else I can do. Take 1 damage. Hey, look at the blight takes, so that's something at least. He'll take 8 damage before it can actually act against me, which is pretty awesome. Might try it a second time. Wow. Okay, so he's dead. Like, it's the game's done functionally. Like, I don't need to worry about it. But you know, mop up and try and get a critical if I can. Some food, a torch, some things for money, which I'm grateful. Oh, finally. So. These things, if you put a torch in them, will get rid of a single negative trait. And while I do have claustrophobia in the mix here, which is severe fear of enclosed spaces, I have a chance of getting rid of either God-fearing, in which he will only pray for stress relief, and Kleptomania. And I hate Kleptomania, so I will do that. I will do that. I'll take the chance. Fingers crossed. Kleptomania's gone! Oh my god. Thank goodness. I just... It's not that bad. Like, I don't lose really, really important stuff, but it just pisses me off. I feel like my guys are working against me, and I can't stand that. So, I'm greatly relieved. And, got to drop on them again. So, surprise. Very, very helpful. Got some damage on the Vestal, which we will try and take advantage of for a heal on the Brawler. So healed up, got some damage done, all very grateful. We'll drop a stun on the back row here, just to give myself some breathing room. avoid as many hits as I can. Unlikely I'm going to get a kill on this, and it might be a bit of a waste of action points, but I want to get the riposte if I can, so let's get that done. And now the real call is whether I'm going to make sure the brawler's dead, or whether I'm going to start to work down the chopper, and the best decision I can make is to take care of the brawler.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Hopefully I won't take any kind of bleed damage, but I haven't got to move. Stun. Well, that happens. Chances of damage over time are somewhat limited now, but what can you do? Look, even though I took a vertigo hit, that's a great riposte. Some options at this stage are relatively limited. Not bad, but limited. So we'll just try and put some damage on the chopper. Not bad damage at all. Try and finish him off now. Jolly good. And now, probably, drop a heal. Such as stressors we have left, pretty confident we can take out this guy here now. Excuse me. This does put us in the unfortunate situation of needing to remove a lot of corpses before we can get to this guy. What we could try and do, rather than stunning, like we could stun, that's one good option, let's be clear. Or I could try and blight. Now, stun chance, 25%, blight resist, 20%. I think taking a chance of the stun is a better call. May not work, but it did. Which means I can now either heal up here, or I can try and drop some damage down range. Now, since I still have... Look, I mean, maximum heal potential 6. This guy's got 6. 4 in the end. But I'm comfortable with that move. Start taking care of the front row. Drop a blight on the stage because it's the best call I can make. It's unlikely with his stun buff that I'll be able to take him out. Can't hit him with anything else, so again, let's just do some corpse killing. Damn good riposte hit, even though he got moved. And now we should be on easy street. He's dead no matter what next turn, so we'll just put a bit of health on. Just faff around a bit. Caught around complete. Push the wrong button there, I'm going to be honest. Didn't intend to do that, but is what it is. Picked up some food, picked up some cash, picked up some crests, and we are where we want it to be. So, this is an unlocked strong box. I don't think I can use anything to buff this further. I think that must be, but, you know, sometimes you just get bad loot. No chance this time that my knight, my crusader, is going to steal anything, and we got some decent cash from it. Got plenty of food to eat, so let's go ahead and eat it. Torches are still running aplenty. Things are going really well. Behind this door is probably going to be my doom. Because this is Darkest Dungeon, and it's a cruel game. Alright, let's see how we go. Pressing on. Now, I don't have any bandages. So I'm just going to leave this alone. No surprise, but that's okay. I can live without. Hopefully I can kill this guy off in this one hit. Nice. Riposte active, in a pretty good place. What I'm going to do though, since you have a really, really high blight resist, is just stun that back row, try and avoid some stress damage, and focus down on this chopper, who's going to be a bit of a pain in the tuchus, I'm sure. Good dodge, grateful for it. I could try and double stun. Don't need any heals, that's for certain, or I could just get some damage to the back row, and I think that's the best call I can make at this stage. Well, happy for the stress to go away. There we go, and look, we could probably drop a bleed here as well, just to add to it. Yep, no, main was open, but no bleed made. I am now marked, which is somewhat of a problem, but I may be able to kill him. Not quite, but yes! Yes, he's gone. He's gone. He's out of it. It's over, man. For him, this chopper is a dead man. What we're going to do now is probably drop a heal here. There we go.
Great is the weapon that acts on its own.
Sorry for lack of commentary there, just doing a bit of a sneeze. I am very ill, unfortunately, and I think this is us mopped. Awesome. Again, I'm not getting the artifacts that I want, but, you know, not taking any substantial damage, getting through things relatively painlessly. Can't complain too much. Oh, what to do. Okay, well, this is an obvious target because I may be able to kill him with any ability, to be honest. But stunning is still the best decision I can make at the stage. Now, I could either go in for the kill here, or I could work on this guy, so I can take him out in this round. Which is cut, that's some pretty healthy damage. And the bleed dropped, unfortunately. But still in a pretty good place. Unfortunately, he moved. So the best choice of action I have right now is to kill this guy off.
Annihilated.
And work with the chopper. The heal, if it comes up, it's definitely going to have to go on this back row. But if I look through here, Blight resist 40, Blight resist 10. I think a Blight's not a bad call at this stage. If it takes, which does. Okay, so it's one guy gone, and it's damage to come as well.
Unforgiving.
Oh, he's really getting wailed on. So definitely call for a heal when that comes up. 5, not complaining. If it was a 3, I'd complain. Unfortunately, that chopper isn't quite dead yet, which means he'll get another shot at me this turn. No one seems to be game to attack my highwayman. Take damage from the riposte. Death drop a heal here. 6. That's outstanding. At least now I can mop this guy up. Duelist advance. Oh! Well done. So I'm going to drop
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
these
killer.
bandages right now. I'm fine for food, so I'm going to actually spend some of it on just making sure I'm in an uncomfortable place the next battle round with that Plague Doctor. Do a bit of party shuffling. And let's carry on into the corridor of horrible traps. Fortunately, my Plague Doctor is a trap master, it seems. I will use these traps to
well performed.
take care of some stress. There we go. Very nice. Probably a battle. Oh yes. Oh, we got the surprise. And getting the jump on them is always just freaking fantastic. So as always, best call we can make early on is to deny them a turn, or I should say deny them another turn. This might actually be my best call.
Another
Yes.
abomination cleansed from
Nice,
our
and that
lands.
bleed should hopefully take care of him. His corpse as well. Might try for the stun here. I mean, could use the torch. Didn't work, but, you know, did my best. Just start doing some damage. Again, at risk of a ball and chain, at risk of a butcher's cut, but this is my last battle here, so I can afford to take the hits and the bleed. We'll do dual advance at this stage though, just to try and work on the back rows. Drop a heal. Nice. course they focus on the weakest. That's what I do as well. Okay, bit of stress, but still manageable. Spoke too soon, this is getting quite bad. Alright, drop a hit. And it's kind of a shame that the point blank shot that he's going to get is going to be largely wasted. What I will do though is get that stun working. One turn traded for two. It's pretty good math. Which is cut and he's dead.
The ground quakes.
Wonderful. Could try and drop a bleed here. It will do some serious damage. And I will. And he takes it. Wonderful. Again, let's get some healing on our back row. Drop the cut is going to take him out. And now, unfortunately, my options are somewhat limited, but I can still find a way of doing something. I mean, I can drop a blight here to shuffle the rows, which is paradoxically the best thing I can do at this stage. Open a vein. And that's a pretty good loot.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Swap out the free potion there. Sacrificial stone, sacrificial stone. What does that do again? Remind me, I'm just quickly check my cheat sheet. Sacrificial stone. It's kind of a waste of time. Alright, waste of time, ignore you. So I can either take a few more curios and try and reduce my stress, because I have the torches, I can keep it up to 100. Yeah, I'll do that. This might be a bit boring for you guys, I'm sorry, it's kind of a waste of your time. Again, this is just me playing through the game and trying to min-max things as much as I can, and I'm so glad I checked. Okay, God-fearing or claustrophobia, or known cheat, stress, obsessed with food, bad gambler, resolution, don't like resolution, egomaniac tippler. Look, it's still God-fearing, which I hate the most, so we'll take care of that. What do we get? God-fearing. Nice. Okay, so that's nice and clean. We'll just quickly double back. No, we'll call. No, we'll explore. We'll explore. I can take 2 or 3 stress, the chance of losing a hell of a lot more. It's the best call I can make. Just what this game is all about. Carrying on. Chance to disarm 70%. Chance to disarm 70%. You've got a lot of stress, so let's use these traps as a bonus rather than a mouse. Can't do anything with that particular thing, but I will de-stress here again. And I'm calling time. Quest complete. How do we do?
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
So we got 3 portraits, which is what I wanted. Only 3 deeds. Probably about 8k in gold, and something for Plague Doctor. Again, lots of crests. And those I have to keep. No one's hit 3 yet, which is fantastic. Guilty Conscience, Early Riser, okay. Mercurial and Stress Heal. Yeah, Resilient, that's fine. And Stress Faster. Okie dokie. Alrighty, well, I mean, we haven't leveled up.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Do have Vertigo now, we didn't have before, but a move resist debuff is like, going to be too worried about. Against Scurvy. Bleed and move resist, I am worried about it, but I'm not too worried about it. What we can do though, since we know that we can't upgrade anything, is we can look at the stagecoach and see who we have. So we already have 2 occultists. I'm going to grab an antiquarian. Already have 2 bounty hunters. You know what? I prefer occultists to bounty hunters, but I do need people with high hit points.
Searches where others will
HP
not
25, HP 19.
and sees what others will not.
Let's just grab Dare there, with the expectation that we're going to be getting rid of him as well. Because again, while these guys, oh, they're locked. They are locked. Okay, well, can pick the guy with the best abilities. And that's really all I can do at this stage, aside from remove trinkets, choose how to assign them next turn, and sign off. So, thank you again. This has been Ahdoom. I've been playing Darkest Dungeon. I believe this is the 4th part of this Let's Play. I will be playing through to the end, come what may. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and notify as well, because I hear that's a good thing to do. And I'll catch you guys next time.